Hi students, so let us start the computer class. So in last class we discussed about the components. So once again I will repeat. So first you have to click on the start button. It opens a menu. Here just click on MS Word. So automatically it opens a MS Word window. So this is called as a window, or it is called as dialog box also. So here the first component is MS Office button. So when we click on this button, so it opens a menu which consists of options like new, open, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish and close. So when we click on options, again it opens a new windows. So second component is quick access toolbar. So in short we have to say it as QAT. So with the help of that one, so we can directly do some of the works, or so whatever the buttons we want we can put here. So here the first option is save. So instead of click on start MS Office button and click on save button, so you can use save button from QAT. Same way, if I want to open a new document, so what you can do is that, so just click on this new button from QAT, or you can click on MS Office button, click on new option. So next one is title bar. So title bar consisting of the title of the document, means so whatever the name you have to give, so that name appears here. And next one is application name. So application name is MS Word. So at the end, three window control buttons are there. With the help of that one, so we can control the entire window or control the entire dialog box. So the first option is minimize. So when we click on minimize button, so your entire window comes on this bar. So second one is, this is a restore button. When we click on restore button, so it goes to its actual size, and when we click on so this button, so automatically the restore button changes to maximize, which covers the entire screen. So there is a difference between restore and maximize. So when we click on restore button, so here two boxes are there. So when we click on restore button, so automatically it goes to its actual size. So if I want to increase that one, so at the bottom of the corner you can place the cursor and you can drag it, so in this way. So next one is here maximize, which covers the entire screen, and third one is close. With the help of that one, so we can close the MS Word window. So next one, from here to here, this is called as ribbon. So ribbon consisting of tabs like home, insert, page layout, preferences, references, mailings, review, view and developer. So each tab consisting of again number of groups. Suppose if I want to click on home tab, so the groups are clipboard, font, paragraph, style and editing. So when we click on insert, again the group will change, that it becomes pages, tables, illustrations, links, header and footer, text, symbols. Same way when you click on page layout, so again, so group name changes. So then each group consisting of again some of the buttons. So these are called as commands. Means ribbon consisting of groups and group consisting of commands. If I take the clipboard, so it open here, it consisting of paste, cut, copy, format, printer. And if you go for font, again here font name is there, font size is there, grow font, shrink font, then clear formatting, bold, italic, underline. So for underline here, a small button is there. So down button is called as drop down button. When we click on this drop down button, it displays different options. So if many options are there on that time, so they had given this drop down button. Next one is, this one is a strike through. Next one is subscript. This one is superscript. Next one is this a change case. Again change case, when we click on this drop down button, 5 change cases are available: sentence case, lower case, upper case, capitalize each word, toggle case, etc. Next one is here text highlight color. Next one is font color. So next one is, this one is ruler. So if I want to adjust the page margins, so MS Word provides two rulers. So this one is called as horizontal ruler and this one is called as vertical ruler. With the help of that one, we can easily adjust the page. See here, now I will adjust the page here. See here. So again, this one is a left margin and here this one is a right margin and this one is a top margin, and when we go downside, it will show the bottom margin. With the help of that one, so we can easily adjust the page. Next one is a scroll bar are there. So MS Word provides again two scroll bars. So this one is a vertical scroll bar, and when the pages is very much long, automatically here it will display a vertical scroll bar. With the help of that one, we can easily move the page top to bottom and left to right. Next one is this one is a working area. So this one is a working area. So when we move the cursor over this area, so your mouse cursor changes to this I. This is called as I beam. See here, I beam. So if I move the cursor outside the working area, it changes to arrow mark. So when it is in working area, it look like I. It is called as I beam. And below that, status bar is there. So status bar provides the status of the document. See here, we can view the status. Normally in WhatsApp you are putting the status. Same way, MS Word also provides a status option. So first one is page 1 of 1. I have created one page and total page is again 1. So if I taken two pages and if my cursor is in first page, on that time it will show page 1 of 2. Next one is how many words I have written, so that it shows here 36. Suppose if I written here one more, see here it becomes 9, it becomes 37. Now I will make it as HH, it becomes 38. So if I strike out, it becomes 37. See, it becomes 36. And this one is a language set, and here view buttons are there, so we can view the same window in a different views, so we can learn it later. And last one is a zoom slider. With the help of that one, we can zoom it. So now if I want to decrease the zoom size here, you can just zoom it, or if this is 100%, if I want more, so yeah, you can go for this way. So next one, I will move to the um, office button. So when I click on office button, the first option is new. So when I click on new button, what happens? So we can open a new document. So just I will click on new. So it opens a new document dialog box. Here again different options are there, blank and recent. So when I click on this blank and recent, so it displays a blank document as well as recently opened documents are available here. Second one is installed templates. So what is templates? So those who don't know about MS Word, so for that one, MS Word provides different files. With the help of that one, we can easily do the things. So these are called as templates. So installed templates are there. For example, if I want to use a fax option is there. So it provides different options. Next one is my templates. You can create your own templates. Here Kannada is there, blank document is there, normal is there. So if you want that one, on that time you can use the my template option. So and from last one is new from existing. Suppose if you already created one document, and from that one if I want to create a new document, on that time you go for new from existing option. So here I will take blank and recent. Just click on blank document and click on create button, not OK button. See here, it opens a new document. See here, minimize, restore. Here two documents are there, you can easily view. See here, this one is a new document and this one is an old document. See here, new document. Here document 1 is there, this is the title of the document, and this one is a whatever I have saved earlier. Again application name, by all these things are same one. So one more time I will repeat, if you want to open a new file, so just click on MS Office button, then click on new option. It opens a new document window. Here different options are there. Here select blank and recent. as the name itself indicates. So we can create a blank document and we can use the recent documents. Second one is install templates. So templates are nothing but the saved documents. With the help of that one, so we can easily create the files. And my templates are nothing but you can create your own document. Next one is a new from existing, as the name itself indicates. With the help of that one, so we can create the new document from existing documents. So here blank and recent, blank document, and click on create button. Okay. So second option is there, open. So open option is used to open the saved documents, not to open a new document. See here, MS Word provides all user-friendly words. See, new is there, open is there, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish, and close. So, new option, as the name itself indicates, we can open a new document. When I click on new, again, recent documents are there. Say, Harsh, and description to appeal. So, these are all the recently opened documents. So, directly we can select these options. Open option is, as the name itself indicates, it is used to open a recently saved document. So when I click on open option, it opens a open dialog box. When you click on new option, it opens a new document dialog box. When I click on open option, it opens a open dialog box. Here you can select, see this type of yellow mark, these are called as directories. Or with the here, what is the use of directory means we can save the files, or it is called as folder also. Folder is available in yellow color. So folder is a space where we have to keep the files. For example, if I click on here Bandicam, here nothing is there. If I click on downloads option, see here download, this is a folder, it is available in yellow color, and these are all files. So folder is nothing but a space to store the files, and file is nothing but a we can create our works. If I click on desktop, so again desktop provides different folders. So here downloads, you select any one of the file which I want to open. So I want to open tentative visit schedule. So just click here and click on the open button. See here, it opens a here tentative visit schedule. So the name of the documents which automatically opened here. Next one is a save. If I want to save the file, so already I have saved. If I want to save this one, so you can click on save option. It opens a save dialog box. So one more time, see a new document is there. Create. See here document name is document 2. So now I want to save it. So just click on the office button, click on save option. So it opens a save as dialog box. See here, when I click on open option, it opens a new document dialog box, and for open dialog box, and if I click on save option, it opens a save as dialog box. So here save as, where I want to save, you have to select it. If I want to select in desktop, so select desktop, and here type the file name. So I will write as MES. Here file name is document2 is there, and I want to save it as MES. So just click on save button. See here automatically file name changes to document2 to MES. Now fourth one is save as option. So what is the use of save as option is there? If I want to make the duplicate of the existing document, if I want to make the duplicate of MES1, so on that time what you can do is open this one, click on save as, then Word document. See here, already MES1 is there, and if I want to make it as duplicate, you click on MES1 and click on save as. So again two files are available. See here, just click on here. See here, MES is there, MES1 is there. So this is the difference between save and save as. If I want to save the file for the first time, you click on save option, and if I want to make the duplicate of the existing file, you click on save as option. When I click on save as option, again here different options are there. So Word document, and Word template. If I want to make it as a template, you can select here. And now I am using a 2007. Different versions are there. If I want to save the file in 97 and 2003, 97 to 2003, on that time you go for this Word 97 2003 document. And if I want to make any formattings or other formats, you go for that options. So remaining things we can learn in the next class. So thank you one and all.